Hey mamas, it's your CajunStork here. I am coming to you from the birth pool here at the Natural Birth House. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the truths about water birth and whether or not water birth is safe. But before I begin, my name is Midwife Kira and I believe in truly natural birth because I know it makes for better birth experiences. Consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to pick up your copy of my midwife recommended birth packing and supply list. I'm going to post that in the description below. So today let's talk about, is water birth safe? Now there's some conflicting evidence on this. If I'm not mistaken, ACOG's perspective is that there needs to be a few more studies on water birth before we consider it safe. Yet, the accreditation agency for birth centers in the country actually says that they believe that water birth is safe and they have their own studies to back it up. So one of the benefits of water birth is that moms are more comfortable in labor and they feel more in control of their experience. They're more relaxed. They're able to take advantage of multiple pushing positions that they may not have otherwise been able to do on land, as I'd like to say. One of the other great benefits about water birth is because you're in this really deep birth tub, your healthcare provider has to be a little bit more hands-off during the pushing phase. So another benefit of water birth is that you're less likely to have a vaginal tear. You're more likely to take charge of your pushing positions, which I know that you're going to love. And of course, because you're in the water, your healthcare provider is less likely to be able to cut an episiotomy, which you wouldn't want to do in this kind of environment. Another great thing about delivering in the water is that in a birth tub like this, which is the birth pool in a box, you get this individual one-use disposable liner, and there's a lower risk of cross-contamination. In fact, it's almost negligible of cross-contamination at your birth. Unlike, delivering in those kind of gross hospital beds and on those gross hospital floors. So this is really, really great. Another truth about water birth that I really, really want you guys to know is that when you're delivering in the water, it's really, really important that you are attended by a water birth skilled healthcare provider. And sadly, in this case, that's not your OBGYN. Midwives are trained in water birth and they are trained in how to safely deliver you and your baby in the water. And I don't mean just the physical delivery itself. I'm talking about the temperature of the water, preventing cross-contamination, protecting themselves from being contaminated by you during the birth. Because as you can imagine, delivering in the water, we could be like shoulder deep into the water assisting your delivery. And so midwives are the skilled attendants when it comes to water births, and I would recommend that you guys consider this when you're choosing where you want to deliver and how. But water birth is not just beneficial to the mothers. There's also, in the study from the AABC, says that it may actually also be more beneficial for babies. Do babies drown in water birth? Technically, no. First of all, water birth is very safe for babies because of something called the dive reflex. And this is a reflex where anytime water is kind of touching this area of the face, the baby doesn't inhale. Now we know this to be true because babies are in a water environment in the uterus, right? Amniotic fluid. They're in a water environment in the uterus and they're being born into a water environment of the birth tub. So actually a water birth can be a much more easy transition for a baby when being born. So now let's talk about the temperature of the water. A truth about water birth you need to know is water birth is done in a warm, not cold, but warm bathtub similar to your body heat. So it's an easier transition for the baby. So typically the temperature is going to be between 98 and 100 degrees to keep your baby at a warmer temperature when they're born. Believe it or not all midwife clients are actually able to deliver in the water. So in my practice, I actually don't deliver moms in the water who have a history of shoulder dystocia, who are having any kind of complications in their pregnancy or their birth, because it's really important that if we're going to do a water birth that we do so safely. Another step that I take is that on the outside of the birth tub, I set up a little area where in the instance that an emergency would occur, we can very quickly get mom up and out of the tub and onto the area right there to deliver, instead of having to like walk her across the room and get her in the bed, because time is of the essence when there is any kind of complication. So which one of these truths in today's video surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, I have a link right here in this video right here for you to learn a little bit about this birth tub that I'm sitting in throughout this video. This is the birth pool in a box and I love it and I know you will too. So I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching this Midwife Monday. Bye-bye.